Let me guess, you played the Spiritborn, got the almighty God Rod of Keck W, and now you're asleep at the wheel smashing just about anything that the game can throw at you? Yeah, same. Well, what if I said there was hope? Yum. Warning, this might actually be more fun than your first playthrough unless you particularly enjoyed the new expansion storyline. Come on, it wasn't that boring. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed Season 6. I hadn't played since Season 2, but it did get dull for me as well as many others. So in this video, I want to help you get back on the horse or cat and get you back out to Sanctuary. Alright, so one of the most important parts though I'll share with you right up front. The other one's coming in a minute, but my friends and I did not know that the Paragon was shared amongst all seasonal characters. We honestly thought we were going to have to speed level each other to 60 and then have to regrind Paragon, and we were going to try, but... So yeah, you keep all your Paragon levels, you're earning XP, and all that's going to go towards every character. Pretty sick. The number of Paragon levels you have now will be on the new character, vice versa. Granted, it can't be utilized until you're level 60, but a couple of guided pit tours will do that for you. I think it took us like 4 or 5. Be careful though, you're soft as hell, and afterwards you can apply your Paragon points.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
You need your aspects, so unless you've acquired a massive amount of gold like I did and it can buy from the marketplace, you'll need to farm these to get your build's foundation, may even have to hit a dungeon for a specific aspect. Speaking of, you will need to get your glyphs, and running nightmare dungeons was the fastest way I found to get those. And hey, check it out, if you have a nightmare dungeon key for the same dungeon you need to go to for the aspect, then you're getting 2 birds stoned at once. Absolutely meta gaming your way to glory, efficient, cool as fuck. I don't care who you are. But nightmare dungeons do seem to drop the most glyphs for me. And of course, the last one I needed was the last one to drop, so mentally prepare for that. Aspects using Curiosity Vendor isn't a bad shout either. Rings and stuff are cheap, and you can easily get some rolls out of that. Class questline, don't forget, any difficulty doesn't matter. We're just getting what we need to start tinkering. Shift elixirs, ovals, incense into the stash, and boss mats amongst other things when you think you're strong enough to do so. Mythics can be shared between characters, and so can some other gear. Boots, gloves, just look at the main stats, for example, dexterity, intelligence, strength, willpower, so just depending on your class. Ask your buddies too to check their stash, see if they got anything they're happy to give to you. I'm sure they got a bunch of stuff laying around. I know I do.
Thank you.
Other things you'll need to do is visit the seasonal vendor. You can refarm the ovals through the leveling system there. And you can even get another spark. Renown side quests, some of the fast travels reset, but no big deal. Here's the other most important part of the video I mentioned before. Temper manuals. Don't apply rare tempers. Don't apply any temper or don't use a temper manual that isn't legendary. Wait for the legendary one, you'll get them quick. I got several from the tree. I mean, if the gear piece is not something you plan to keep, sure, you can roll a lesser quality recipe, a lesser roll. You will run out of temper charges, so just don't brick like a 800 or something with a GA on it. If you're experimenting and starting off, just to get things online, go for it. But if you're planning on using that piece for a while, wait until you get the legendary temper recipe, then roll it on so you don't, whiff on any of your tries. All right, we're getting there. We're getting some patch notes and things that are going to allow this next little bit of the season to be OP for everybody. You can run hordes with your main Spiritborn, Alpha Giga Chadwick to get your masterworking materials for that new character. The whole reason I made the video is 1, Paragon's transferred. I didn't know that. Maybe somebody else doesn't. 2, the temper recipes is something I ran into and luckily was able to climb out of and maybe crawl out of. But they did add some serious buffs for the other classes. I'll go through a few here. I'm going to link the patch notes though in the description. Runes, for which we don't even have enough slots for. They're getting some minor buffs. Mercs getting buffed is nice. Spiritborn, not really here to talk about that, as we know by now. If you're consuming this content, you've already heard probably from your favorite creators or read them yourself, so you can go back through it. Here we go. Penitent Greaves for your Frost Sork. Let's have a look. Barb, here's where the classes start. Hammer of the Ancients, damage going up. Mighty Throw is looking even better. Druid. What do we have? Tornado. Rabies, hell yeah. Some of the spirit boons. Actually, all of the spirit boons look like they're getting a little something. Necromancer, not as much, because I looked into this one actually already. Not as much improvements, but it's already pretty strong. It was probably like behind Spiritborn in my opinion. as far as like the other strong, you know, the strongest class, significantly behind, but Rogue. And this is one I'd be especially interested in because I bought a cosmetic I'd use for like 20 minutes that, you know, probably cost me like 20 bucks. It'd be cool to use that again. So let's see, twisting blades, penetrating shot. Those are big, very popular. Maybe that'd be something to try out. Smoke grenade. Base damage increased from 45 to 90. That's a lot. My OG favorite. Meteor.
That's mine now.
Hydra.
You're my lucky
Familiar, going way up. There's some gameplay stuff. Oh, are they fixing? Where was the Karast Undercity? So they're not fixing the tributes? That's kind of crazy. Where's the tribute fixes? Because that's wild if it hasn't been fixed or, you know, tweaked at all. Makes the whole loop really pointless, besides some cosmetics and mounts. Oh, I also did see that there was a fix for Vessel of Hatred campaign quest not granting proper rewards, and I've had several people mention that in the mount guide, that they were missing mount armor from after completing the quests. But yeah, I'm planning to post some like simple format build guides for characters, even in other ARPGs coming soon. I got a good one coming out in a couple days. You can pull some inspiration from that maybe. So like, comment, subscribe, follow along to the channel. It's a labor of love. The world needs more love. And as we grow, I encourage feedback on the content so I can improve and then in return give you more value. So niceties aside though, get back to killing, get you some max rolls, and thanks for watching late.
Your design is real simple.